to me. This could get interesting. Know you get money, well, how are you spending it? Is it your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me. Let's sip some wine. Discussion about future, the past, and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do, may I ask for your time? Talk to me.
Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast, a podcast that provides viewers with the latest news on controversial topics, gender war questions, and a multitude of hypotheticals. I'm your host, Don Worm, sitting here with AJ and Messina. How y'all doing? What's goody?
Let's go.
So we starting, okay. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Great weekend, big vibe yesterday, hit a big parlay. So, you know, life is good, you feel me?
Big parlay.
Yeah. Parlay Bobby.
It's been good, just chilling, kind of getting prepared for this trip back home. I don't know how I'm supposed to get prepared for the weather though. That's my one thing. If it's maybe I should step outside in a couple hours once it cools down, but I think it's like in the mid 60s, so that's pretty warm.
Mid 60s where?
Here in Tampa at night.
Yeah, that ain't up there.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know how to prepare for this cold, but I'm excited to come back. So I've just been cleaning, gymming, just on the grind.
Whole time your clothes are probably already at home. You didn't bring a coat to fucking Tampa. You know what I'm saying?
No, I did ask my mom to bring me a couple of fall clothes because I went to New York and I was like, damn, New York might be cold. But the weekend I went to New York, it was like 70s. And I was like, dang. So I do have a couple of like heavy winter gear that I think I'm gonna just bring it so I could have it, and because I know that transition's about to suck.
When you coming up?
Next Tuesday in a week.
True. Well, since we're on this topic of y'all coming, we're gonna have an in-person podcast, so be on the lookout for that for all you newcomers and people that are subscribed that comes out that come to check out our pod every week. All right, so my weekend was cool. You know, went back home, went back to VCU, had a whack time because my selfish boy wanted to go to a spot that he liked and shit was garbage. Other than that, shit was cool. Oh, actually, I ran into a girl I used to talk to. So this is the scenario that I was in. You know, I'm a type of guy like, well, I'll tell you what happened. So I seen her randomly, and she so happened to be with a boyfriend, right? And they were dating for who knows long. I don't know. Me and this girl were cool, but we aren't any type of. We're not more than friends. So she comes up to me and we're talking. She was like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend." And I don't think I asked, does you know about me? Because I honestly didn't care or I didn't think about that. But she ended up telling me, she said, "Hey, I told him about you." And I immediately said, "All right, bye. Get away from me. Like, I don't want no problems. Like, I ain't got nothing, you know, so we could hug and rock." And she was like, her response was, he's grown. He doesn't care about that. So it made me think, like, does that make me childish if I was to be like, nah, I don't talk to that nigga, you know, if I was in his position, or is this just an objective thing, or it just depends on the person? So my question is for y'all, in that situation, does that make someone grown or just I guess confident? Like, how do y'all feel about that?
I don't think it's neither grown nor confident. I think however you feel about the situation, and based off of if you're in a relationship, are you talking about your past life with your significant other, you know, preference, you know what I'm saying? And then at that point, like a guy like me, I want to know, because I ain't trying to be in the spot with some homies, or not even homies, just people, and they, you know, chatter going around and I don't know what to chatter about. So I'd rather know and then just keep it low key. Like, I'll still dap you up. I'll say what's cool, what's what up or whatever, but I ain't about to sit here and I'm not about to buddy up with you, you know what I'm saying? If like, it might be a quick, like, what's good, bro? And keep that bitch moving. But nah, I ain't about to sit there and hold a whole conversation. Like, I know the past and I'm gonna keep that bitch moving.
True.
Good answer. Yeah, I think you're just saying, like, be civil, right? I mean, I feel like from a girl's perspective, if a guy were to tell me that, like, hey, just want to let you know this chick that we're about to, you know, be in a group with, like, I used to hook up with her or I used to see her or whatever. It was something slight. It's been over for years, blah, blah, blah. Just thought I'd let you know out of respect. As a female, I'd be like, thanks for telling me because I do appreciate the honesty. But I am gonna be peeping how you move, because if you're telling me like you're just her friend, but now you spend half the time talking to her, oh you cheersing with her and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna start
Seeing everything.
seeing everything. Yeah, but if it's just like they say hi to each other and I know, and then it's like you said, keep it moving, talk to other people, they're just, in the same vicinity, then it's cool, it's fine.
Okay. Question, hot seat on you. Really cool question. So
Me?
you know how to bachata and all that stuff. So say your boy says, "Hey, yo, I messed with Sarah over there back in the day, about like 2 years ago." Right?
Mm.
5 minutes go by. Sarah comes up to him trying to bachata, and he does it. Do you care if he bachata or whatever, does the bachata with
I feel
her?
like that joint real intimate. Like I don't know how to do it, but it just feel like you in that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you feel about that?
The thing is, what I learned from that culture, and it's not my culture, but what I learned is, yes, it can be, sexual because it's body to body, but it could also be innocent. But in that situation that you're asking me, I'm sure there's other guys around who know how to dance, and
Oh,
so
get
the
my
fact that she
papa
picks
right
my
back.
man and I know their
Yeah,
history, it's like, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta,
yeah,
so like I would hope my man would be like, nah, I'm good, like thanks, because
yeah.
he knows I know how to dance. So he better grab me, if he wants to do, he better come grab me.
Facts.
Um, but yeah, so yeah, especially in that situation, it's a little bit, I feel like a little bit awkward if you guys, like I said, if you take it that far, you mingling the whole night, y'all dancing together, might as well twerk on him if it doesn't mean anything, right?
Works on.
I'm just kidding.
Another thing. I know, so do you expect your partner to tell you, like, if you're in the spot with a girl that he messed with? Do you expect that?
Say that again. Like if
You
we're
expect your significant other,
mhm.
or I'm talking about in the early stage. I'm not talking, well, any stage how you want to answer. Do you
Mhm.
expect your partner to tell you, like, hey, I messed with Katie, just like, we about to be in the same club. Don't want any friction. I don't want you thinking.
Oh, if it's okay, same club, no. Like if he saw it on her Instagram, they follow each other, that they would be in the same place. But if it's like same like section that they're all friends, then yeah.
You expect, okay. What you think, AJ?
Mhm.
Uh yeah. Well, okay, scenario. I'll go to homie's house, right?
Yeah.
And bring Jazz and we go up in the jump. I get the heads up that Junk's gonna be there. So I'm like, rightfully so, we about to be in like the same area. Like this is a crib. It ain't like
Mhm.
a club or nothing. It's like
You
we
see,
all probably about to be playing. Yeah, we about to be playing like board games and stuff together. I can so I let her know, but like yeah, in a club, I feel like that's different because like there's so many people in there. Like you could randomly just walk past her and just be like, "What's good?" It ain't like you sitting there talking and wrapping her neck up.
I think like board games and like dinners, like someone invites you to their house for like a potluck, that's a lot more intimate than a club. Because
Yeah,
now you have to, like, it's gonna be noticeable when you guys are actually like avoiding each other compared to
exactly.
a club. So yeah, I agree with that.
all right, see, I ain't never been in this position as far as expecting my significant other to tell me.
Wait, Dom, sorry, I got a question for you. I gotta put you on the hot seat real quick since we're talking about the situation. So given this was a real life situation with you, what did you do? Did you just avoided her and him the whole night after she told you that? Or what did you do the whole rest of the night?
You talk, okay, back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When she told me that, I think I think she I think I might have dapped him up, complimented his outfit, and then walked away, never came back.
Yeah.
Never came back to the section or just talking to them?
Never. Oh no, I did come back. I was lit, so I was dancing with everybody. It was like 4 of the girls though. It was like, so I didn't. It wasn't really nothing, but I will say I was like, nah, I ain't about to get into that. Like, I ain't about to be talking to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
The last thing I'm gonna do is get in a fight over a girl that I don't want to say I don't care about, but you know what I'm saying, that I'm not like messing. It's not my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something. Another question about this drink. If it's you, are you telling your significant other?
We just said, yeah, it depends like on the
You can
situation.
tell, 'cause the question was, are you expecting your significant other?
Expecting. No. So yeah,
Oh.
I think me and Marcina both did the same as
Oh,
we
so you already
said.
answered what I said.
Yeah,
Okay.
we would tell. So in terms of expecting, no, I don't think I'm expecting it.
Mm-mm.
It's cool. It's cool if you like like I said, give me a heads up. But I'm not expecting it.
This is why I'm not telling. And it's sick. It's sick. This is why I'm not telling.
You're not telling a lot of stuff. I'm starting to pick that up.
Yeah. Which is why though, bro. I've been in this situation twice. So I gotta
Damn, they just friend zoning you left and right, meeting their boyfriends and shit. And you'll be here like,
no, nigga. Oh, wow, my next word.
sorry.
So I didn't tell. No. I have told, in the past. And every single time it's been some controversy later on. Like one time,
everybody's like awareness gets heightened.
Yeah, like there was one time where it was me and my girl, and I randomly told her, I was like, hey, such and such is about to be here when we go bowling. And that was the girl that I messed with. And she went from happy to pissed. Didn't want to bowl, didn't want to talk to the girl, nothing.
I believe
we messed around like 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And there was another time with another girl. I told her, I was like, yo, I used to mess with yada yada yada. And I told her I was traveling somewhere. And she's like, oh, you're going to yada 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 to mess with this person. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I don't even talk to her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scared off of that, because the more we tell,
I believe it.
No, that makes sense
keep
too.
it in our ear. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
So I told you that's why girls are different. That's why I literally said that even if my man introduces me or tells me about a girl that's gonna be right by us, I'm gonna be peeping because I don't want no weird activity. But then of course, like I don't know, it's just the way girls think sometimes.
It depends on the girl though, because I
It
mess
does
with some
too.
girls that I know they won't even care.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
Yeah, but whatever.
Everybody's been scarred and shit in the back.
Facts. So we got Thanksgiving coming up. Probably I give it about my fourth favorite holiday. It's mid.
What's your top three?
Hey, hold on. What's the top? Well, what's the top? Birthday?
Number one.
Is that a holiday?
I'm probably going Halloween.
Yeah, I guess not.
No. Actually, what am I talking about? Birthday, Halloween weekend, Christmas, and Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. So birthday's your holiday.
Yeah, that's celebration.
Facts. All right, so we got Thanksgiving coming up. What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? We'll go there first.
I'm going home. I can't wait.
Yeah, gonna come back home to Nova, see the family.
Yeah, I'll be at home for like a smooth week. So
it's usually chill, and then we do like some Black Friday shopping just out of the fun of it. So I'm excited.
Santa this year and have everyone open their shit. Yeah, we'll do that. We should do Secret Santa this year. I just thought about that for Christmas. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going back to Culver. So what are y'all favorite? Like, if y'all had to do 4 entrees, what is your ideal type of Thanksgiving plate?
Gotta have the mac and yams combo.
Woo!
That junk. Yeah, that junk is no games. I'll probably go collard greens and then like deviled eggs. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Oh, so you don't even eat meat? Pause.
Oh, I thought we were talking about. Oh, you said entrees. I'm thinking like sides. Like I already know the ham's gonna be there.
Okay, that's the sides then. Okay, sides, and you're gonna have your meat.
Yeah, that's a lot for sure.
True.
But mine are turkey, and then I'm a big mashed potato fan. But I've tried. So hate to say it, but it's fine. So my ex's mom used to make the best like candied yams that have like marshmallows. I never knew people would put like marshmallows on top.
Yeah.
That has been a favorite, and I don't have the recipe for it, and I'm not gonna ask him for it. But I learned that that's one of my favorite dishes now. That along with is it the green bean casserole?
Okay.
Yeah, green bean casserole and candied yams.
The yams with the marshmallows that's different. That's different.
It's like topped with like brown sugar. I mean,
I've seen the pictures. It'd be looking marvelous. I never
it's good too. What about you, Dom?
I know those of you have probably never heard of it, but if you haven't, go to Popeyes and get their Cajun turkey. Greatest turkey of all time. Greatest piece of meat other than steak and all that shit. Like as far as like chicken and turkey and ham, that's the greatest like I guess deli product of all time, I think.
At
Do
Popeyes?
they
Cajun turkey is the greatest. It's dark meat though.
do they sell it? Oh, so they don't sell it like whole or little turkey. It's just like legs.
They sell it frozen, and all you literally have to do is put it in the oven. Boom, fire. But my four sides, I'm going macaroni and cheese, yams, stuffing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Damn, what's the fourth drink for the people? Oh, and cabbage.
Oh, okay, cabbage. Okay.
All right, I'm a cabbage. All right,
Do you
so
put gravy on your stuffing? Or is it
Yeah.
like the okay?
I don't even need it, but I'll take
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I'm getting excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm about to
Am
be.
I gonna get hate if I say I don't like stuffing? I've tried a lot of people's like
No, that's no
stuffing.
hate. I feel like stuffing is a make or break. Like it's not a make or
Yeah.
break. Like it's a fine line of it's good and it's trash.
For real? I feel
I
like you gotta
yeah.
do some salt on that bitch. I eat
Because
anything.
it could be too dry. Like my mom,
I be
she
eating
makes it
stuff.
a little bit dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be mad dry. That's why I asked about the gravy because some of them shits be like hella dry, and if you ain't got gravy,
I got a good one. So next pod. Fuck, never mind. I was about to say next pod, I want to see y'all leftover plates just to see what y'all food look like. But
They'll have to be in 2 pods, dumb.
yeah, that's a long time. And y'all probably
I mean, but
I
Thursday
still
to
have
Tuesday.
have a plate.
you think you'll still have a plate by Tuesday? On Tuesday?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna save them with foil and gonna say, "Talk to me,"
Yeah.
just to show.
Oh no. Perfect. You gotta bring it when you come to my house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So bring that
we
plate.
can have a little late celebration. Yeah.
So I can cook y'all shit. All right. So to slide into the same segment. All right. So before we get into this topic, let's go with what has to happen to be considered as talking? Like what things have to lead up to you be like, okay, check out this spot. All right, we're talking. We're in a talking stage.
I would say a couple dates. You know what I'm saying?
I just think
I don't think one date does it as we're talking, but if I've seen you like three or more times, I think we're a little bit past like, yo, we just go, I'm just hanging out or something like that. And now if you need like true communication, it has to be like, yo, I'm fucking with you, like, we talking a little bit, right? Something like that. But the non-verbals, I would definitely say like just like a couple dates. Or several, I should say several, not a couple.
yeah, I think it's just the consistency when it comes to hanging out and then like texting or like talking on the phone or something. There's just a point that you kind of feel like AJ said, if it's not once or twice, but like 5 times, like once a week, every month, and then more consistency after that, then it's almost like you kind of claim the person they're talking to. But I would want it to be known that like, look, I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm interested in you. I like where this is going.
So you
Can we
saying
keep it going? Yeah. Mhm.
like face, that shit crazy. So you're saying talking at the end of the talking stage, you are thinking or expecting y'all to be exclusive.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is something that is talked about. Like, I think we're good. See you in my life. I want to take it to the next step. If you're ready. And then the person will be like, yeah or no.
Okay. Shit. I honestly thought of this question. I don't even know how to answer that bitch. So I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna consider us talking if we hang out for like if we basically at the point where we already assuming we hanging out on the weekend. So maybe like after 3 or 4 weeks of us consistently hanging out on the weekend or weekday, you know what I'm saying? Like after a couple of dates, I don't think that, because at the end of the day, a lot of you women out there got options. And I ain't the only one trying to be the only one. You feel me? And I know that. So I'll probably say like, damn.
Amen, brother.
Friday, she got other things to do, but she want to hang with the boy.
That'd be that's when, she got options, but she choose you.
When she hit you with this, all my girls want me to go out, but for real, I just want to chill and hang with you. That's
Hey, we talking. You say that, we talking. I'm pregnant.
That's what. I'm dead. So look,
That's true though, prioritizing you, you know,
yeah,
like,
that's the word. Yep.
because like if I'm like talking to someone, I'm really interested in him. If my girls ask me to go out,
Yeah.
first I want to make sure that like he had nothing planned for us, you know, kind of just take him, not saying that like bailing on the girls, but just like taking him into consideration first. Like, hey, not sure if you have anything planned. I might go out this weekend with the girls. Yeah. But yeah, so we got consistency and prioritization.
And another one, when both are mutually initiating. You know what I'm saying? Because it can't be when both of them like, oh, you want to hang out with us? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I go with that. It gotta be energy, gotta be reciprocated.
You came up with a good definition. I like that.
Even starting to introduce them to your friends. Like if you want them to be around your friends, I feel like if I start introducing the guy I'm, you know, talking to like in a social setting with my people, then it means something, you know?
It probably means something to girls.
I was about to say, down about to go.
Really? Are we different like that?
Yeah. Some guys, I don't know who, but you know, okay, I'm just going off of your definition as far as exclusive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
gotcha.
So, all right, so please be to this point. So at one point in a relationship, as far as like y'all are dating or y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend, right? It could be early in the early stage, but at what point in a relationship should you feel comfortable with bringing your significant other to Thanksgiving to meet your family? Like what has to happen with that?
Is that after like you've become boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah. You ain't taking a drink that you just started, or taking a woman that you just started talking to. So
I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Keep it a stack. I was not boyfriend girlfriend with Jazz, and she was at Thanksgiving.
Oh shit! Okay.
And Christmas. Well, we started dating right before Christmas. But
what was the reason though?
Consistency and prioritization.
Well, I think it's because AJ already had.
I was gonna say.
AJ...
One of y'all. Go ahead, Marcina.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think it's because you both knew that you wanted more. So you guys were okay with making that next step because you guys talked about it. Yeah. I'm sure if she wasn't comfortable in coming to meet, you know, your parents, she would have been like, hey, maybe not this, maybe next year. You know.
I know the answer. He was already coming over to the crib. And you was living with your mom. Yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah.
I was
so
already.
We don't know the whole story.
So the whole story is all right, and I'm just giving my whole life away.
But
it's valid for this situation. I was staying at home. I just graduated college, staying at home.
Yeah, let them know.
Yeah. I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yeah. So just graduated college, staying at home, and I met her out, whatever. And then I was just like, fuck it, you want to hang out? Just come back to the crib. Like, I'm acting like it's my own crib, which I mean, technically it kind of is, but like, I don't care if my peoples are there because my peoples are cool. She seemed cool. It wasn't a big deal in my eyes, but in retrospect, I think that was like second week or first week or something. We hung out, and then afterwards, like, yo, if you want to just come kick it, you know, come back to my house. I mean, I'm at my people's, but we just chilling. It ain't like we're doing nothing crazy. But I guess that kind of answers. And also, next level thought process on that. I also wasn't looking to like beat early. So like, there was no expectation of you coming back to the crib to just be like, we really just chilling. So you ain't got to think that deep into it.
What you mean about beat early?
What early?
Did you say beat early? Beat
what? Like first 3 weeks, I wasn't trying to do none of that.
None of what?
Like have sexual intercourse with
okay. Yeah. Some people could be from Canada watching this. They don't know what beat is. They
true slang. No, I was not trying to have sexual intercourse as early as I would have in my early days.
I got y'all all out there in Spain and shit, y'all.
Yeah. For everybody that's watching, como está?
Yeah.
You too.
The thing is, for me, I take things serious. I'm a little bit more serious when it comes to meeting family. So I don't think I would have invited my new boyfriend boyfriend, if he was new, so let's say we started becoming official in October,
Mhm.
for him to come the next month in November, I would say no to that, because if I introduce you to my family and then like, something happens now that we're official and it doesn't work out, I'm gonna look stupid to my
Yeah.
family. You know what I mean? So for me, it would have to be a secure relationship for like an official relationship for at least like 6 months
Okay.
to consider for him. And obviously now that I'm overseas and I have to fly to see my family, that's a big thing. It's not like they're down the street. It's like, hey, I'm gonna fly in with my boyfriend. You're gonna meet him,
That's crazy.
knowing that knowing that they know that we probably like hang out all the time. So and for me, it's a bigger step. So I wouldn't take them to like Thanksgiving or a holiday if it was like a fresh relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, mine is, I think it's very simple. Is if obviously my next girlfriend will be serious with them, but if she has already, touched the gram, she got a post on the gram, like on my, if I seriously can consider myself actually marrying this woman, or we're getting closer to not marriage, but you know what I'm saying, like I can see it, you know what I'm saying, it's a visual thing.
Yeah, you can
If
see
she
that.
checks off those boxes and like we're smooth at the time, I'll be like, all right. And then I've already talked to my family about her and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, so probably around maybe I'd say, like, say if we started talking in like February. All right,
Okay.
cool. But if it's like September,
Yeah.
that's 2-3 months, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I agree.
We probably haven't even been into a crazy argument at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because everything's like fresh honeymoon stage, and that'd be wild if shit pops off right after. It's like,
And
what are you gonna tell your family?
yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's another thing about like
Absolutely.
where I think an area that I need to grow up in. I don't know if y'all feel this way, but like I ain't never been like, since I've been grown, right? I've never met anyone's family, like parents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never done that.
Mhm.
And like that shit's probably sick. Do y'all have like any funny stories, like, or some shit you'll never forget?
Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
So that was a hell of a story go. So I'm in Virginia at the time. My dad's in a bike club, right? And he's like, yo, we having our 1 year anniversary. Come down, it's about to be a party, whatever. You can have a good time. So I'm like, all right, bet. Mind you, like previously, I've had the conversation with Jazz that like, yo, her dad's in a bike club too. So I'm like, oh, cool. Like, that's cool. Your dad's in a bike club. My dad's in a bike club. That's cool. I get down there to Atlanta. I'm at like the bike club's little home base thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I get there. I kid you not, bro. I'm in there. I'm cooling. Like I know a couple people because I know my dad and my dad be talking about me heavy. So everybody's like, "Yo, Holiday son, what up, boy?"
Yeah.
Jazz's dad pulls up on me. I don't know what he looks like. He pulls up on me. He already knows who I am because Jazz showed him a picture of us together. Slides. I mean, bro's like 6'5", probably like 240. Like big dude. Pulls up on me and was like,
Body.
yeah, and a voice that's like deep, like them Quiet Storm radio jumps, like yo, and he's like, yo, I heard you talking to my daughter. I was like, huh?
That's the first time you met him?
That was my very first time ever seeing him in person.
He was licking his chops.
Bro, I was scared, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. And then he showed me the picture. It was like, yeah, you know her? Dead ass. It's a picture of me and Jazz. No cap.
Oh my
Bro, I
God.
was so shook. But after that, he just started laughing, gave me a hug, and was like, bro, I'll fuck with you. You doing good. Like Jazz talking good about you, all this, that, and the third. I was like, thank God. Boy, I took a shot after that. I said,
Oh, nigga.
come on.
Wait, I love that story. I didn't know.
Hey,
So
yo.
is your family down and her family's in ATL?
No, so her people are in Florida. My dad
Mm.
just moved from Atlanta to North Carolina. He just moved like last month.
Okay.
But yeah, so the event or whatever was in Atlanta though. So
Mm.
I came down, visit, and it was all cool. So the rest of the weekend, every time he see me, he was like, "What up, boy?" Dab me up, all that good stuff. I was like, "Dang."
That's a cute story. I would have been shook. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Like
Facts.
bike club,
Yeah,
Big
Bike
guy.
Club, deep voice, like 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, yo, he's serious. He about business.
Yeah. And you 6'2". You gotta look up to him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it was dope though.
You got one, Messina?
I don't. And nothing as fun as that. I mean, I've met guys, and that's why it's like so different sometimes for girls and guys. Like, you won't meet my family unless we're together for a while, like boyfriend and girlfriend. But guys have introduced me to their family early in the talking stage.
Like y'all ain't even
And
a girlfriend?
yeah, no, it would be like 2 months into talking, 5 months into talking. Sometimes it just happens like unexpectedly, a lot of the times, but it's never like, hey, I want you to come to dinner with my family.
It's just
It's
like,
just
hey, we together.
it's just unexpected. And somehow they show up or somehow we end up seeing them. Like, it's just weird. But I've met I've met the parents, and I hate to toot my own horn, but every time I meet them, they always have like good things to say about me. But I'm virtually never fucking works out with their son.
Yeah.
But
Fuck boys. Yeah, so before we go to the next segment, it just made me think about like the different pressures that, correct me if I'm wrong, Rosina. I think guys or men have more of a different maybe an altitude of pressure versus a girl as far as meeting the family. Would you say that?
I think so. I feel like it's more laid back for guys, and you guys will do it more in a casual setting, like, oh, that's my pops, you know. And I'm like, you're gonna come dress nice, you're gonna bring my mom flowers, like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's more like formal for.
We gotta do that. Yeah, I'm about to.
If you want some tips down, like for real, and you meeting your girl's parents or mom at least, or parents, both in the dad drinks like beer, get a beer in a hand, like a case of Corona or some shit, and flowers in the other, and show your like, you know.
Yeah, so I gotta go crazy off the first link.
Yes, first impression is.
I like that
First
though.
impression means everything. Yeah.
Damn. So I gotta figure out what her mom. I don't got a girl, but I gotta figure out what her mom like as far as flowers.
Don's like, let me write this down for the future reference.
I'm the notes guy. I'm gonna write that on the notes. Good looks. Good looks.
Yeah, dress nice. All right, y'all. So speaking about relationships, the hottest thing out there in pop culture right now that people are talking about is the baby and the baby's baby mama, Danileigh. I think it's Danileigh.
And Danileigh.
Danileigh, can I just tell you guys, first of all, I did not know she had a baby with him. I did not know she was pregnant. I think they like
That's
hid it
how
or something.
They kept that joint so closed.
It was rumors, but it wasn't.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But this man put her on live. Like, listen, she was probably like, let's not put the baby on camera, privacy, yada yada.
That's the
But
sickest part.
But he gonna put her on after a fight. Or like during a fight. You know what I mean? That's just grimy. Oh, I cannot.
Yeah.
But anyways, let me just say, preface it for the people who don't know. So basically, he went on live and was just saying that Danileigh is his certified side chick and was basically embarrassing the shit out of her on live. And she took it to social media saying that like all he wants to do is like come in me, like he got mad that I got the plan B, blah blah blah. He's just trying to impregnate girls, and like she started putting the relationship on blast, like all the intimate photos that they had together of them like kissing, cuddling. And she was like, let me know if that's what a side chick does, trying to prove like, nah, I wasn't no side chick. I was the main.
He needs some milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then obviously, he's going to retaliate, and he showed their baby in his arms. And I mean, it was crazy. I mean, they both took it to social media, which is something that you don't do. I mean, for a celebrity to do that, I mean, that's, people are screenshotting, people are talking about it, people are taking sides and stuff. But there's always two sides to a story. And obviously when that came out, I was like, damn, she knew about him. She said that she should have listened to the internet because he's not a good person. He's not a good man, right? But today on TikTok, I saw a girl not siding with her because I think a year before they had their baby, he got someone else pregnant. I forget her name. And she made a song after that baby was born saying yellow bones better, like he want my yellow bone, whatever. So she was giving out Khloe Kardashian energy when she was, fucking with Tristan Thompson. So now I'm like, oh, I think maybe she got a taste of her own medicine because she did that to another female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's just, I mean, they're a mess. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. He called the cops on her. She's facing charges for assault.
It'll get dropped.
She's probably a little crazy, but I would be too.
It'll
Yeah,
get
that's valid. That's definitely valid.
She hit him or anything. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'll be playing the fence, but I think it's valid for her feelings because bro was wilding on the social media. But if you get to the root of everything, right? Marcina just said it herself. She saw the signs. And not saying that it's technically all her. Like, I'm not putting it on her. You know what I'm saying? But when you see these things and you still continue to like move in the way you saying that, like after the fact that he wanted to keep coming to me and I got the plan B or whatever. If you say he came to you multiple times and it's consensual sex, and you know that, and you said the dude's bad, like, I don't know. I sound like I'm just throwing it all on her, and I'm not trying to say it's for her. Like, bro was still leading her on. If you look at everything they're doing, he has the videos, he has the pictures. It wasn't like it just came out the blue where he's like, "Yo, you my side joint." No, we saw you for a year, all tucked up with her. Like, don't lead her on that way. But I think both of them, it's a toxic relationship. And then to add like more fuel to the fire, celebrities just be doing stuff that don't make sense in like normal people's lives. Like, this situation could have been handled behind the scenes. I think I started thinking about this when I heard this like on something else. Like, yo, a lot of times media, good or bad, is for a rollout. He just dropped his EP album. Not saying that like good or bad, he has his name speculating and everybody's talking about it, leads to more sales to his business. So it's like, it's shitty, it's stupid. I try to stay out of it, but I mean, of course we're gonna see it. But
no, I'm laughing because he dropped his tour date.
Yeah,
did y'all see that?
Bro, bro, I promise you, you start seeing all this news and stuff, just start looking to see what they're doing business-wise. I promise you, a lot of stuff looks like it's for a rollout. Like, people are just doing something. It gets a lot of attention, whether good or bad. Yo, I got this tour, or I got this music coming out. And it's like, oh, I'm already talking about you. Your name is in my mouth. Let me see what you're doing. Whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna go peep.
Because that's what I did. I went to go peep his profile and I saw his you're right. You're right. It's just like, oh, did he post something about the situation? Because we don't know what the tea. But yeah, I was like, oh, he's going on tour. He literally just dropped it after all that shit happened with him and Danileigh.
Yeah, shit's weird. So like, I don't know. Celebrities be doing a lot of stuff that is moving. It looks like they move different, and like you have to start reading between the lines on some stuff. Now, what, like you said, she's facing charges. That's probably going to get dropped. Do they do this because, this is like conspiracy theory talking? Do they start doing this because Danileigh hasn't been musically like in the world? Now we're talking about Danileigh. She drops a song saying he ain't shit. Da da da. Now she's back popping a little bit. All you gotta do is take a little bit of slack, but you get right back because your name is in the streets again. Like, what happens after this?
Basically a publicity stunt.
Yeah. So it's like
both their names out.
Yeah, it's weird, but that's the way I be looking at stuff now. So it's all like a show, and it's all a show until some real shit happens. Let's put it like that. Same thing we said with the Travis, like, it's all fun and games until some real shit happens. So like, if someone like he really hit her or she really hit him and it was like serious, then it's like, oh damn, this was real. But it stayed at a certain level. I look at it as like, oh, we're just doing this for the show.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it like that. Don, what about you? What are your thoughts?
When I seen it, I was just disappointed. But at the end of the day, like, none of this shit surprised me. Like, when he started dating her or whenever they started messing around, I was like, they are not about to get married. What the fuck is she doing? But I think she seemed like a fucking fan of him. Like, she was all like, even though that was her boyfriend, but like, I don't know, she was just on some fan shit. And like, the baby is not about to get settled down, I don't think, anytime soon. So all this shit is not surprising. I think it's corny that he went on his rant like on the story, and then he, like y'all said, he posted the tour dates that I will be going to. It's just crazy. That's my guy, but he corny, bro. Like, that showed a different side that I never seen of him. Not that I'm totally invested in the person, the baby, but like it just solidifies him being like corny. Like, why are you putting your baby mama, having her looking stupid? And then I know how women, especially celebrities or just regular women, like to roll out, for lack of better words, but like to roll out their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, like for instance, my sister-in-law didn't take a picture of her kid until like 6 months down the road, or maybe a year. Didn't put it on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for them to show their baby for the first time with Danileigh in the picture, basically tit out, fucking arguing, looking crazy as fuck, and just a baby there. Like, that is like the ultimate disrespect. And then you aired out the family saying that they didn't approve of him being black, like as far as the
grandbaby, yeah.
Yeah, like he like took it all the way there.
He did.
I think it falls down to like he was this is just my assumption. I think the reason why it happened. She stays in the house or the condo or whatever. And he was at the game by himself, and he's probably about to try to invite some Jones to come over. And he's like, "Damn, I got this fucking my baby mama there and the kids there. Like, all right, I'm about to stir up some shit, like to get her the fuck out of here. I'm tired of fucking staying in North Carolina. I can't go back to my spot and do anything because of this bitch is here." I'm saying bitch, I'm just thinking the way he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I think he just got to the boiling point. He was like, all right, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna do some dumb shit, get over with. And my album coming out, turn up. So I don't agree with it, but I'm just going in the mind of the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's crazy. This whole thing, it just seems like AJ mentioned, and you did too. They like these female celebrities are having babies out of nowhere with men, with rappers who are really successful. You see, for example, Kylie and Tyga, they looked so in love. They were together for 5 years or something. Crazy. She never got pregnant. But the first year she was with Travis Scott, she got pregnant. Why? Because he's obviously above, Travis Scott, and then there's Tyga, whatever.
Wait. Just to correct you, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Throw it back at me. I don't know if Travis was that big as he is now when they first had.
Well, he just kept getting bigger. But I think when they got together, I think it was when I was finishing college, like 2017. I mean, he was coming. That's when he came to VCU, and he had those that song Goosebumps, right? I think he had an album out and everything, and everyone was like crazy about it.
Trap, one of the best albums of our generation, I think.
She caught him at an AAU tournament and saw that he was doing well before he blew up for real. She saw, and
like the baby has good songs out too, good albums out. And Danileigh, she just get started a few years ago. Like, I don't see her as an A or even B-list celebrity. She's kind of lower.
Yeah,
but he's
like 2 songs maybe.
She's like a C-level celebrity.
Yeah.
Right. So she's kind of new to the celeb music world. I mean, like, she just collabed with like Chris Brown for that song, I think like a year or two ago. Yeah. So, I mean, she got good songs. I like her.
I think they popped around the same time though.
For real. Yeah, but he really took it to like a crazy.
But looking at his level versus her level,
Yeah.
So now she got a baby with him, got a baby with the baby, and
but I correct me if I'm wrong, or let's just have this topic. I feel like these people, like men and women, celebrities, be having babies with like no thought process of like what a normal person be thinking about. Is it because of the money? Or is it like
it could be the money, the fame, like the clout that they get from being out there.
Yeah, I be thinking like, bro, you just dropping you dropping a baby like.
AJ, you wouldn't do that? Say if you had a fuck ton of money, right? And you was fucking this fucking 10 out of 10. She was in love with you. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was cool, whatever. Like, damn, you so fucking sexy. I have a baby with you. And it really happened. You cool with it. You got so much. It's like, whatever.
I really like. That's a great topic, because I think niggas be talking about that. Like, yo, I would put a kid in you. But I don't think I'm really about that action when the time, like I could talk that talk. But I think when the time comes, from my pull-out game 1,000, boy.
Okay. I'm about to ask you a personal question. We can take this off. It's cool. Have you ever?
What's your question?
Have you ever nutted in a girl when she told you to?
So
go back to what I was saying.
But I use protection though. I mean, it ain't. Yeah.
Shit be happening,
It
bro.
ain't full fledged. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
100%.
So hey, he just said, "Fuck it."
See, but if I was thinking like a rich, like a wealthy rapper man, if I have enough money to give my baby like full-time nannies, like you know what I'm talking about, nannies, drop them off, go with them. Like he doesn't. I feel like they have no responsibility as celebrities with their babies
Yeah,
to an
like they don't
extent, you
want to
know.
be parents. There's just like, yo, I have a kid, but I'm not a parent.
Like they don't know what it's like losing sleep over a baby or a kid because they probably got nannies for that, or they probably got the world's best fucking crib to put the baby to sleep. You know what I mean? Like they got money that
Yeah,
can solve those types of problems when it comes to babies.
Yeah.
But one thing money can't solve for them is like the connection between the
Yeah.
parents and the baby. That's the only thing.
Mental
They
health.
can pay for education, take care of them, all the products in the world, but not the connection. So I don't know.
yeah.
That whole situation is fucking trash. It makes them
Yeah.
look. Well, I don't know if it makes Danny look trash. It makes her look silly. But
That's because, like AJ said, she knew what she was getting into and she went full
Follow
speed.
through. Yeah, follow through.
last question: are y'all gonna cancel the baby?
No, let's go.
Let's go.
And Marcina for 3, are you gonna cancel?
I mean, I feel like some girls are like, yeah, cancel him. He's an asshole. Like, probably not. I mean, that's not it's her fault on some point.
Let's go.
Okay. What else?
Yeah, my boy don't win 2 for 2 in what, a month? My boy fighting it.
The last
And
thing we said, this motherfucker got canceled by the LGBTQ plus
he did.
community. Then he almost got, or he might possibly getting canceled from I guess the
feminist
The feminists.
power, the feminists, crowd. Like he just don't give a
Mhm.
fuck, bro.
He going out swinging with anybody. He don't care.
At the end of the day, this just goes to show you like he's uncancelable. All right, so I think that's a wrap in the trap. Thank you for watching. Talk
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram.